I am doing what I want to do. Doing what I want. Doing what I want. Gonna do what I want today. Maybe that could be coming. Rock out today. Hello, people in YouTube land. It's YouTube time again. YouTube time. Go down a bit, just so I've got my. There we go. Dear. Hello, people in YouTube land. Hope you are all well. I'm going to have a bit of fun while I wait to see who joins us on today's current live chat. So today, just so you know, I'm asking you, I have got a backlog of reaction requests, but I thought it would be an opportunity to, if you would like a reaction request, if you would like a song selected, you need to type it in the live chat, and I will, of course, add it to the list of reaction requests. If you want me to guarantee that it'll be done, then obviously you can do what's called monetized chat. So I think they're called super chats. So if you do a super chat, I will of course add that straight away to the top of the pile. So that's one way of getting your reactions in straight away. Who we got on today? Hi Sahat, hi Jackie. Do X read the Dazzler? Okay, I'll add it to the pad. Sahat, how am I? I'm okay. I'm tired. I work as, obviously when I'm not doing YouTube videos, I work in gardening. So I do gardening. I run my own gardening business. The weather has warmed up here in the UK, so suddenly now everything is just busy, and I've gone from basically being at home doing videos during the day to suddenly being non-stop, lugging big trees around and bushes and stuff like that. So it's a little bit stressful, and obviously I do a lot of garden design, landscapes and stuff like that. So. It can physically drain me. Hi, Tio. Right. While we see who's going to join, let's rock out some stuff. It's going to get loud. I think this could be a bit overloud, but that's not too bad. I'm going to have a bit of fun while we see who else wants to join in, because I've got no time limits on this chat today, but let me give you picture-in-picture. Hey, look at that little picture. So I'm working on a song tentatively called Music Box. It's loud. It's in, what am I tuning in? It's a 7-string tuning, which is cool. Hi, D Johnny. So I'm trying to work on the lead part at the moment, so I'm going to try and see what happens. Okay, there we go. Ugh, sweaty. Ugh. Okay, so we're getting there. We are getting there with that. Thank you, Donny. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's difficult because you're only getting to hear what's through the speaker going into this mic. Because unfortunately, with digital audio workstations, you can't flow the audio from what that is straight in. But I'm going to work on that. I'm hoping to find some sort of program that will allow me to do it. So, right, let's have a look. So we've talked about requests. So what have we got? So let me bring up a YouTube thing and we can see what's going on here. So Jackie, you said do X-Ray the Dazzler. I don't know what that means, but let's have a look. Dazzler. No, that's the Sazzler. I don't want the Sazzler. We want the Dazzler. Right. X-Ray the Dazzler. So you want me to check that one out. Okay. We've got a couple here. So we've got a live one. Should we do the live room one? We can do the live one. Is that going to be cool or the video? Video or let's do the live. Let's do a live one. See what happens. Right, that's saved. So that is now added to my watch later list. So currently my watch later, I've watched that. That can come out. So it will have to go down my list. So all of these songs are still to be reacted to when I get a chance, but that now goes down to... It's here somewhere. Okay, there you go. So yours is video number 25 in the reaction list. So anyone else got any suggestions out there that would like? D Johnny, Donny, Sayful, have everyone got their coffees going? This is the place. What we got? Mammoth. Hi Brian, how you doing? Let's have a look. Now obviously the Patreons that support the channel get their monthly ones anyway, so they're guaranteed. These ones will probably happen. Well, most likely they will happen at some point, but the period of when that's going to happen isn't, I'm not too sure. They get added to the pile. VWH distance. Let's have a look. What we got? Is this the? Do you want the Mammoth tribute to Eddie Van Halen? I'm guessing, Brian. Okay, I'll add it to the list. Or do you want the actual like official music video? I think it'd be interesting to do the official music video because I'd like to see the video itself. So we'll save that. Poets of the Fall. So D Johnny, I haven't listened to the Poets of the Fall's acoustics stuff. To be honest, apart from the stuff on their album, which I really like, Poets of the Fall's album. Since I did the reactions, I've literally listened to the albums. I've not checked out anything else for it. So, is there any particular song on their acoustic that I should check out? So we've got Poets of the Fall. Okay. Someone I've broken this into. Oh, Carnival of Rust could be interesting. I don't know. Let me know. So, D Johnny, you gotta let me know what you reckon. Donny, copy man, copy. Okay, cool. You want me to react to Gabali's song? Gabali's song, old Indonesian singer. Okay. Right, I'm waiting for you, D Johnny, to let me know which one you want me to check out. Gomblos. Okay, Gomblos. How's you say Gomblos song? Hong Bill. Oh God, Villaheng. Okay, Villaheng. Okay, so Gomblos song. Okay. Sure, okay. I'll add it to the list. Save to the watch later. Angel. Okay, so Poets from the Hall, acoustic Angel. That's been added. What else we got? Anyone else going in there? Really? Normally I sit there and I get inundated with requests on channels, so this is the chance. So I mean, the library at the moment of watch laters. So we've got Poets of the Fall. Yeah, these have all got to go down here somewhere because I've still got to get through Nine Inch Nails Ghost. I get some really cool requests that people ask me to do, but the problem is I know the song, so I can't really do a reaction to something I know. I don't think it's viable as and there are songs that I really want to share. Like I almost want to do like a series of videos of songs I want to share, but I don't think people would be that bothered about a reactor sharing songs they like. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing. Would people watch that? Because it's not a reaction. Then you're just sharing. These are my favourite songs, sort of things. I did that. 2 years ago? I think I did a top 10. My top 10 favourite songs. And that had like some Nine Inch Nails in there and a whole load of other stuff. I did ask the question out there. I did put it on the community board, which was if you could have one album, and you could have one album for that's it. You've been given a CD player, you've got a CD stuck in it, but you only got one CD. What CD would it be? And we had a couple of suggestions, but I never put in what mine was. So I will tell you what mine was in a bit. But has anyone got? So if you had yours, I'm sure Brian. Come on, Brian. You must have. What would be your top? What would be the one album that you could not live without? You only get one. No sneaking in freeze. You can have a compilation album if you want, but it has to be an official album that was released. Come on, everyone. D Johnny, Happy, Donny. Come on, you must have something. Dio, right? Do you want a reaction video to anime? What particular anime are you looking at? You got to let me know which one. So we've got Big Bad Wolf. I'm sure I did Big Bad Wolf. Let me check my channel. I'm certain I did do Big Bad Wolf by in this moment. It may have got blocks though. Highway Star I can't do. I can't do Highway Star because it's a song I know. Metallica's Black Album is the album that you keep. Interesting. It used to be in my top 10. I think I got bored of Metallica's Black Album, although when I go back and listen to it and listen to things like I think Don't Tread on Me is great. My Friend in Misery is a great song. And it does have things like Nothing Else Matters, which has got you've got your ballad element and stuff like that, which is cool. I'm not sure though if it would make it as my number one. Well, it definitely isn't the one I'd have picked. I thought this was the original one I did. Let me have a look. Yes, so right, if in this moment Big Bad Wolf is on the channel, it is it's under Metal Band Starting with I, because it was one of the first songs that I reacted to. So I did this back in 2019, middle of 2019. So it's an old reaction, very different to what I do now. But if you want to check that out, go check it on the channel. So in this moment, Big Bad Wolf is on the channel already. It tells you how many people go back, but this is the problem. If you've got 2,000 videos, people just don't tend to go back through them. Right, what we got? Miles Kennedy track. Is that In Stride? Okay, let's find that. Don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? There we go. Miles Kennedy In Stride. Cool. Miles Kennedy added to the list. What else we got? So yeah, I need to know what anime you're thinking because I don't know. Can't do Highway Star, but oh yes, Brian, you did Appetite for Destruction. Yes, I remember you mentioned that. Very good album. I did like that. It is a good rock out. It's one of the albums that I would put on in the car, and I'd love listening to it. And pretty much every single song on there is a banger. What I did find, I mean, you've got Sweet Child of Mine as your ballad. That's the only thing. I tried to think about an album that would give me a various moods, full on aggression, rock out, ballad, emotional release type things. So yes, I would say that would be the one for me. It's Appetite for Destruction is a good one. I mean, my one. So my one album, I think that and the thing is, it's not my favorite album, but it's the one album I go back to, and it's constantly in my playlist. It never leaves my playlist, and that would be Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power. I was listening to it. It's in my car. It actually is the car. It sits in the CD player in my car. And although I have the MP3 player, which is always on shuffle, I do end up just going back and putting the CD player on, listening to it. And the reason behind that is it's got your rock out ones. So you've got New Level, you've got Walk, but then you've got things. You've got This Love, which has that cross between sort of that emotional ballad and the aggression. You've got Hollow at the end, so you've got that ballad going into it. So it's got that emotional range for me for what I like about it, and it's a great driving song as well, or great driving album. So yeah, Pantera. What could have been Cowboys from Hell, but I felt there was a couple of weaker tracks on that album, and I think when you went then on to the next one, like Far Beyond Driven, stuff like that was just too hard. But yeah, I had to go. Pantera for me was the one, and I'm not even what I would class as an avid, like, extreme Pantera fan, because I didn't like Great Southern Trendkill. Far Beyond Driven was okay, but wasn't my fan. And Reinventing the Steel, didn't work for me as an album. There were a couple of good songs on there, but I thought for me, Vulgar Display, absolutely cracking album, and for me, it's a benchmark album out there. Right, what else we got on here? Deep Purple's in Rock, yeah, good album. You've got things you could pretty much pick a lot of AC/DC albums, like Back in Black is a great album. I'm trying to think. There was other ones that I started looking at. There was a lot of classic 80s kind of rock stuff, but what I found was they didn't kind of touch into some of the more emotional kind of elements. They were great rocking albums, but they may not have connected as well. Alexandra Missot, I'm not sure. Let me have a look. I don't believe I've ever reacted to... Is it Missot or Misko? We've got Missotti, but let me have a look. I think it could be Miscot, you mean. Let's have a look. So I've got Alexandra. So I'm looking at the notes there. What about Alexander Misko? There's a guitarist composer from Russia. So I've got Alexander Misko and Hikimo Blossom. Freestyle guitar player. I'm guessing, is that the one you're asking about? Donnie, let me know. Smackbound the game. Okay. Alexander Misko could be an interesting one to do. I have heard of him because I have heard his Billie Jean cover. I'm interested to know. I'm going to check out his Take on Me. So we're going to add on that one because that sounds like an interesting one. Dio, what was that? So the reason I refused yours, let's have a look. What did you request me? I've got to find your message. What? You asked for an anime. I didn't say Dio, I didn't say I wouldn't do an anime, but I don't know what anime. Anime is a genre, as far as I can tell. So I can only react to it. I can't react to a whole genre. I mean, if I type in anime, I just get a whole load of stuff here. So I am more than happy to react to anime videos, but you need to let me know which one, okay? And I will definitely do it. I used to watch anime stuff back in 90s. So Akira was a great one. So remember that one. I remember when they did Fist of the North Star. That was cool. I liked that. I never got massively into it, but it was cool. Right, Smackbound the game. Let's find that one. Ooh. Okay, Smackbound the game. Add it to the list. Did it? What else we got? G Very by Bloodywood. That has been done. I swear I have definitely done that one. This is the problem. I've got way too many videos on this channel. But why is it not coming up? Unless it was blocked. Let me see what I've got under Bloodywood. I swear I had done it. Right, I did. Endurance has been done. I have definitely heard of G Very. It might be because I've already heard the song. I think the reason I've never done G Very is because I'd heard the song and I'd seen the video before it was requested. So because I've already seen it, because I'd actually already seen the video, I don't tend to do reactions. It wouldn't be fair for me to sit there and pretend that I'd never seen a song. The only time, although I have done it twice, I think I've had to do a video where I've had to pretend it's the first time that I've ever seen the video. And the reason I did that, and it's not me trying to be dishonest, it's because I videoed it and I forgot to turn the mic on. So I did the whole reaction. It was a planned reaction, and the mic wasn't on. I finished the video and realised there was no audio on it when I went to do the editing. So because of that, I then had to redo the videos and pretend. And I had to literally, I remember thinking, I've got to try and remember what I said and what comments I gave on the video. But what was useful is actually having a secondary listen to the song and listen to it for a second time through enabled me to pick up things that I didn't hear the first time. Because when you're doing it the first time, you are literally trying to take a lot on. You're trying to listen to the melody. You're trying to think about how it connects with you. You're thinking about your own emotion. You're then trying to think about the lyrics. Then you're trying to work out if there's a story being told in the video. You miss so much that everyone kind of then sends you comments about you weren't paying attention. You missed the video that they're talking about their life and the afterlife and the connection between these musicians. And in one listening, you just can't do it. You just cannot pull out a whole detail of a song in one listen. But what you can do is get an idea if it's something you like or not. And I've picked out so many bands over the last 2 years of doing this that I really like now because of this, that I would have probably never listened to without being suggestions. So okay, Ari Ari I have heard, but I haven't heard Machi Bahasad. So let me see if I can do that one. The problem was, as I listened to a lot of Bloodywood, maybe I don't know. I think I may have seen that one. Do you know what? I am going to react. I think I may have seen it, but I'm going to react to the live version of the song because I haven't seen them do anything live. So I think that'll be cool to check out. So we're going to do Bloodywood, Machi Bahasad. We'll check it out live. I'll add it to the list because I did Ari Ari. I definitely did Indian Street Metal. I've checked that out. I did Yad. I did check out G Very. Unfortunately, I've watched a lot of these videos, so I do have a habit of seeing metal videos and stuff and music and not getting around to actually checking it out. What's this one? Tanak Tonic metal version. What is that about? I don't know what that is. We'll add that. We'll save that to my watch later list as well. Okay. So this is what happens. So what a lot of the videos, unless it's a request that comes through, what happens is when I click on my home page, as you see, I listen to there's me. Hello, me. I get a lot of what I've been watching, so you'll get all the usual stuff like late show stuff that I listen to or watch, because I do a lot of when I'm doing edits. I will have American chat show stuff. Watch their documentary. Yes, yeah, I should. I will get around to checking that one out. I get my breaking news stuff. I get my sci-fi, and then hopefully, if I go down a bit further, you can tell I haven't been doing reactions recently. Although you'll be seeing videos coming up, the videos are Well, the videos at the moment that are going up are basically ones I've recorded historically. So I haven't actually filmed a reaction video in about 2 weeks. I've done literally, apart from the live streams. Hi, Flo. Apart from the live streams that I've done, I haven't actually been doing any videos. I've been just swamped with other work. So I tend to video. I think I've done enough videos that takes me through to the middle of March at the moment. So I could easily not record anything for the next 3 weeks and still be fine, but I will film a load of stuff. I've got all the Patreon videos, because the Patreon is the March Patreon from the 1st of March. They've got all their requests. There's about 10 videos or so that come out of there, 12 videos that the Patreons request. So remember, if you want to join the Patreon, it's $10 a month if you join the Patreon. Details are always in the description of my videos, and you get to guaranteed free songs that I will react to throughout that month. Every month you get those, but you can relax, or you can request normally, and I do add, depending on if the video makes me interested, I might do it. I love the fact Lady Baby has come up here, Nippon Manju, which I reacted to, again, one of the first videos I do. I have just recently recorded some Lady Baby stuff a couple of weeks ago. That's just been added to the channel. What else have I got? Right, what have we got? A couple of things come through here. Can you react to Sailors of Sorrow by... what's that? Gila. Okay, let me have a look. Let's throw it in there. Sailors of Sorrow. Is this going to depress me? I don't want depressing music right now. I need positivity from people. Okay, I've added it. It's on my list. What else we got? Right, so cool rock metal singers on worldwide versions. Brian, I watch those quite a lot. So you know when you see like the best 10 best metal singers in these, I actually have watched all of those. There's some. It's interesting. They always do predominantly the same songs. You tend to get either Back in Black, Highway to Hell. You get Here I Go Again by Whitesnake. That tends to be a lot of them like to do that. I do find it great when they get in like someone who does like full on like black metal sort of stuff and goes full on growl and all that sort of stuff. They're brilliant. But yeah, I do watch those. I don't really decide to do them in reaction videos because I'm not really sure. People tend to want to see a reactor get sensationalized by it and go wow, but to be honest, if they're on TV and they're doing this, you know that they're going to be able to sing them. So I don't tend to find myself getting absolutely blown away by many things now musically. I did do a video of, who was the one I did? Hang on, let me go to my channel. Oi Hendrik. Let me have a look at, yeah, I might check his out. Right, so content wise, what have I got coming up? Hi Farid. Let's go. Right, so this is my channel content. So as you can see, looking at the screen over here, this is all basically scheduled. So these are all scheduled. We've got a few partly blocked ones which are blocked in certain countries. So we had the Alec Bartar song went live Galan. Tomorrow we've got In Flames. Then we've got some Alec Bartar on. So yeah, so tomorrow, so Thursday on the 25th we've got In Flames. 26th we've got Alec Bartar. 27th we've got Alec Bartar. 28th we've got The Flowers. 1st of March we've got Idols and Illusion. 2nd we've got Volturian. Then we've got Alice Cooper, Social Debris. We've got Extol, Gloriana, DC Talk, So Help Me God. Alec Bartar and someone else doing Lingxia Wengi. Yes, Spirit Box. I did Spirit Box reaction, and that's been recorded. That goes live on March the 7th. That was one vocally which I was really impressed with by the singer on that one. We've got Liakin Ciel and doing Dearest Love. They were impressive. Cobra and the Lotus, liked that one, but I'm not going to say exactly what I say. Anwar Amsar and his cover of Hysteria by Muse. Heaven Shall Burn and Enzite. That was an interesting reaction. Gravedigger featuring Nora Luhima and Thousand Tears. Eskimo Callboy Hyper Hyper. I remember that video, yes. That's on March the 13th. We've got Lady Baby and Rengi Chance. That's on March the 14th. And we've got Mushroom Head and Carry On at the moment for March the 15th. So we've got a whole host of videos. They're all scheduled to come up. And obviously we've had all the Tranquility. I did for the last like 5 videos, I decided to do thumbnails. I don't know if it makes a difference. As far as viewing figures, it hasn't made a slightest difference as far as how many people watch the video. So, and it takes extra time. So I stopped doing them. I was doing them last year. I stopped doing them September, October time, because I just felt there was an amount of time that was taken to do it. Didn't seem any point. I don't know why, if there's any benefit in me doing thumbnails, but let me know if it's worth me doing it, or is it should I just leave it the way I have my current thumbnails, which is just basically the screenshot. Right, what else we got? So you told me about Hendrik. Let's go check out Hendrik. So I've been working this morning, and then now I'm not working. I'm doing this. Well, it's kind of work in a way because it's obviously building the channel, but it's easy work because it's not like it's hard. It's me just talking crap, to be honest. Pretty much. Is it double N or not? Okay, I think it's a single N on Henrik. And you want me to check what was the one he did? 30 Seconds to Mars. Was that the end? I'm guessing he did. Oh, was that Kings and Queens? Sorry, I'll save it to my watch list. Let's save it to watch later. Okay, who else get there? Yes, Farid. Yes, Alip Bartar. He's very cool. There is obviously a debate. Now, I was talking to another reactor about Alip Bartar the other day. And we were talking about, obviously, Alip Bartar gets you lots of views on your channel. Now, I've checked out quite a lot of fingerstyle guitar players. Now, we were debating who is the best. Now, this is subjective to what you're listening for. So I think Alip puts in a huge amount of emotion into his playing. And he does certain techniques. Now, there are other people that do different styles of techniques that may be more complex. So they might be more complex style players, but maybe not as emotional. So it very much does depend on your own preferences. But I'm amazed by any of the guys that do fingerstyle. I started trying to teach myself how to do it. I just can't do it. I probably could have more time, but as I've already said, time is not my friend at the moment. What we got here? Song is Blood Red Hourglass, Drag Me the Rain. Never heard of that. So melodic death metal. Now, melodic death metal I quite like musically. I'm still not a big fan of vocally their style, but Blood Red Hourglass. Yeah, okay, looks like an interesting video. We'll save it to watch later. I'm not sure when we'll get to it. Can you react to power metal? Okay. Power metal who in power metal? Power metal is a very big genre. Satu Jiwa. Is that the band? Power metal, okay. Wow, they're just like on the nose. If that's what you're going to call your band, we're going to call ourselves power metal. Okay, fine. I'll add it to the list. I mean, that's a pretty broad statement. You want Anton, I want out Halloween cover. Let's throw it on the list, have a look. Fine. Check it out. Save it to the watch later. See what happens. Right, so Tanak Tonic I haven't seen, so I've added that to the watch later list, so that should be interesting. So we've got quite a few new ones that are on there, so I'm not sure when I got that last list is still consisting of, or my current watch later list is consisting of songs that would go back as far as July last year. So it may take a while before I get to these ones. Remember, if you want to support the channel, you can join the Patreon. Details are in the description below. There is a good way of supporting and obviously getting priority requests. So you guarantee, with the fact that I have round about 15. Yeah, it's about 15 or so reactions that are sponsored reactions per month. Means that I don't get a huge amount to add extra. Hi Undercook, what have we got? What's your opinion on experimental music? If dare yourself react to full version of... Right, experimental music. What do you mean by experimental? Because that's pretty broad. So I don't know really. I don't know what you would class as experimental, but hang on, is that 6 hours and 30 minutes? Stages 1. No, never happening. No, I'm not doing 6 hours and 30 minutes of reactions. Not gonna. Damn. Okay, if you wanted me to do 6 hours and 30 minutes, you're gonna have to pay me to do that. I'm not talking like a tenner to do that. That's a day's work. That's me working for a day. If you want to pay me £200, I'll go and do it. Otherwise, I ain't doing that. Jesus. Everywhere at the End of Time was a series exploring dementia, its advancement, its totality. Wow. I want to see what the information is. I'm not playing it because it will basically go on and it will basically bloke me. Why would you do 6 hours and 30 minutes? Who wants 6 hours? I mean, if you want it in the background, maybe. Jesus. Come on, Undercooked Bird. When do you listen to The Caretaker? Everywhere at the End of Time. Do you break this up into sections, or? I mean, that's pretty insane. Yeah, I'm just. Wow. Who? Why? What? Why would you do that to yourself? Why? And is it experimental music or experimental noise and reaction? So, and that's not taking away the art form of expressionism, but it's not really what I would call music, but it is a form of art using noise and sounds to create an emotional feeling and take you on a journey, I guess. Okay, someone's going to have to give me some feedback on that one. So, The Caretaker, Everywhere at the End of Time. Does anyone know about other ones that are just extremely long? Because, I mean, I struggle watching like a 10 to 11 minute song video. I mean, it really depends on how you watch music or music videos. I tend to be multitasking when I do these. So I will be... so sometimes I'll have my phone and I'll have something like Netflix going. I'll have it just below one of the monitors and I'll be watching... like, I don't know, Star Trek or some sci-fi thing or a film. And then I might have the video editing going on, and then I might also have my Cubase going, and I might be recording. So I might have the video going, headphones on one ear, that ear there, so I can still watch the bit of telly, record some bits, and I might watch a bit of music videos, but I generally don't do just one thing doing things. I tend to I have music on as a secondary piece. So a 3 to 4 minute music video, not a problem. I can keep my attention on that for a while. When I get longer videos, then you're going to have to really hook me in, or I've got to be in a really loose mindset to just kind of let go on it. But 6 hours, who watches? No. Would you just put it on in the background while you're working all day? If you've got 6.5 hours to listen to experimental music and just sit there and listen to that, what else could you be doing in that time? Jesus. Get busy, craft something, build something. Wow. Create music, write music. There you go. Right, have we got any other ones? There's what's this one? Okay, Undercooked. There's An Empty Bliss Beyond This World by the same guy. It's around an hour. Yeah, still not doing a reaction on an hour, sorry. I watched someone do a reaction to an entire album. This became a thing about a year and a half ago, I think. I don't see anyone doing it anymore, but there was this whole thing about do a full reactions, track by track breakdown, where people were literally going, I'm going to react to Metallica's Master of Puppets from track 1 to the end. I couldn't think of a more boring thing to do than watch someone watch a video from start or an album from start to finish. Unless you really just want to see the one song on the album and you want to just jump forward to it. But I would find as a reactor, just listening to an album from start to finish is difficult. When I did a couple of album reviews earlier in the year, which I still want to do, go back to that, I find it better I listen to the album from start to finish on repeat while driving to do work, and then once I listened to it a load of times that way, I then did a set down with a notepad and then kind of broke the album down at that point and did one full listen through, breaking it down, making notes. I needed to come to the album organically, and that was good to do that with the warning as well. I did what did I do? Pink Floyd's "Wish You Were Here" and that's the way I did that one, because I find Floyd difficult for me to get into. So the easiest way for me to do that was when I was driving from where I live in Hertfordshire in the UK into London to do some work back and forth, which was about a 45-minute journey there and 45 minutes back. Great way to do it. Lots of people apparently have, the seer says lots of people have a lot of free time. I suppose with lockdown, some people do nowadays in this pandemic world. I did have a lot of free time over the winter. Now the sun's come out. I spend I've been out in the garden today sorting out plants for a job. This weekend I'll be building wood planters for another client and getting those sanded and painted, and still have a couple of guitars that I was building there sitting in the workshop, which I'll get round to at some point. I've got the album that I was working on, which is kind of over there somewhere, which is kind of there. This is all my rubbish on the floor, but yeah, basically that Project 42 bottom board. There's all the songs there, plus there's a whole load of other songs on there. What else we got to do? So, I think, unless there's anyone got any other requests of stuff to add to the library. Now, you can always see if you've missed the live performance or the live chat and you're watching back on this, for those that aren't currently live, that aren't seeing this live, you can leave it in the comments. Now, there's no guarantee I will pick out the comments, because I do get a lot of people asking for reactions in the comments. And I don't tend to take too many on because of the fact that my watch later list is now back up to 39. It was at 120 something a few weeks back, about a month or so ago, and I've tried to, hence why I'm so far ahead on videos, is that I've been working through them. But I might add a few more to there. What we got here, Undercooked. For the everywhere at the end of time, I run it in the background while I'm doing stuff. The album is some hard stuff. I was out of wood for the next 5 hours. Okay, yeah. I can imagine that. I can imagine it can be quite draining. I don't know, is that what you really want, though? After listening to an album for like 6 hours or something with music in the background, do you feel like you're just like, I just need peace and quiet? I do find that. I do get to the point of an evening, especially if I've been having a really busy day, I've been doing a lot of videos and stuff like that. I get in and I just go to the bedroom, lie on the bed, might have the curtains open if it's still sunny at that point in the early evening, and I just have peace and quiet. I don't want anyone talking to me. I don't want a TV on. I want just that hum of whatever ambient noises in the background, just to kind of bring yourself back into a normal kind of state of mind, if you like. Birthday Massacre. Right, so I've done quite a few Birthday Massacres, but which one did you say? Blue. Now, have I done that one? So Birthday Massacre got requested through the Patreons a while back. Done Superstition. Did I do Blue? Okay. Is that the official video for it? Okay, I'll add it. Fine, it's added. Save to the watch later. Fine, that is on there now for you, the seer. I will get round to that. I have actually really liked the Birthday Massacre. What was I'm trying to think the video that I really liked of theirs. Looking Glass was very cool. That was the first experience I had of them. I did one, so one is on the channel. In the Dark was a great song. I really liked that one. Superstition. That was probably my favourite I did of theirs. What else we got coming up? So I do like scrolling through here. So this is where I get recommendations. So I've got recommendations from YouTube for Ginger Back Home, or Home Back, sorry, which I've done. Septic Flesh, Infernus Symphonica. Okay, add that to the list. Why not? I have Dark Train. Oh, actually, no, that's a full video. No, that's like an hour and 25. Bye bye. No, you're coming off. I'm not doing that. Sorry. What else we got? They do. I have to say, Birthday Massacre do some really interesting videos. By the looks of it, they've got some really interesting one there. To Die For. Do you know, I'm going to add To Die For because that looks like an interesting video. And do you know what? The little thumbnail video bits you get from the videos always do make me kind of go, ooh. If they sometimes make you go, I need to click on that. Now let's see, by doing that, has this changed my front page? Have I got more interesting stuff, suggestions for me? Faith No More Download Festival, full show. Would like to check that out, but I think I've already watched that. Jazz drummer attempts deathcore. No. What's weird, as a drummer, or as an ex kind of drummer, that's what I used to do, obviously, in the band. I'm not a big fan of watching other drummers, mainly because they're all better than I am, and that just demoralises me completely. Mr. Big Wild World, that's a really good song. Right, I think that's probably enough songs requested and reacted to or picked. If there anyone else got any final suggestions before I log off for today, because I may actually do some video reacting this afternoon as I have a bit of time this evening or this afternoon. Then I'm going to work on some Danged It. I recorded some drums today for that earlier, so I've got to do some tweaking on those because they weren't quite right. Oh, Gojira. I fancy doing some Gojira. Born for One Thing official video. Oh yeah, well let's do that. It's bound to get blocked. It always bloody does. Gojira videos always get blocked. They always get given to the Patreons. But I'm going to check that one out. So that might get done. Actually, I might do that one today because it's my request. And that way I know if it gets blocked, it'll be added to this month's Patreons only videos. Okay, no more requests from anyone. If there is no more requests, I am going to go from just having a quick check if there's anyone else in there that had any commentary on it. No other video requests. Cool. Right, thank you very much for everyone stopping in. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone is safe out in pandemic world. A year now that we've been going through all of this, and we're still going, and there's still lockdown, and we still can't go for a pint down the road, although I don't drink, so that makes no difference to me. But anyway, thank you very much for stopping by, and remember that, of course, is how Dave does it.